Hello everyone, welcome back to Cursethedawn Late Night Gaming. Thanks so much for joining me back here on the channel. So it's been a while since I've played the game. It may not seem like it because I had uploads backed up forever. I recorded a bunch of uploads back during the Invictus event, and then I just kept scheduling them every Friday, bam, 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 for, I don't know, it's been over a month since I've played the game. We're still in 4.2.0. There has been lots of updates to help kind of tone down the cheating, I guess, that's happening. I didn't even realize there was so much cheating in the game. But apparently there has been. They've done quite a few updates to try to regulate that. I don't know if you've been keeping up on the news, but they've, I guess, been kind of laxed on it, because people like to set up kind of third-party stuff for VR and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I guess they've been kind of like letting it slide. It kind of sounded like, in a way. And now they're cracking down on it. So, that's good. So I didn't know that was happening. And then also, what else has happened? The Meteor came out, and I guess that is a Mantis variant that is a fighter, medium fighter, they said. They first kind of said it was a heavy fighter. Now they're saying it's a medium fighter. Ironically, the video I created on the Mantis came out on the day after they announced the Meteor. And if you watched that video last week, you can see I'm not a huge fan of the Mantis. I don't like the ship that much, and the fighter variant doesn't excite me that much. I don't know, but you know, no shade. Everyone knows that follows my channel. And we're up to 450 something now, which is, thank you everyone. I've been making videos since 2006. So that's pretty pathetically slow growth on my part, and that's just because I've stuck to my content. I only do what I want to do. I don't do what I think the algorithm wants me to do. I do what I want. So that's why the slow growth, I assume, or maybe I just suck. I don't know. Some people seem to like it. 450 people like it. So anyway, yeah, I've been not a fan of the Meteor. Not a fan of RSI. If you follow the channel, you know I don't love RSI ships. Some people do. That's great. No shade on them. Great. What else is happening? Well, the ship of the month for this month is the Starlancer MAX, which I just did a video on not that long ago. So I did not feel about like doing another Starlancer MAX video. So the subscribers, if you're a subscriber, there's two levels of subscription. There's $10 a month and there's $20 a month. If you're a $10 a month person, you got the Starlancer MAX. If you are a $20 a month person, you got the Starlancer MAX and the Caterpillar. So I've got a Caterpillar, and I thought maybe trying to like do something different this month. Instead of doing the ship of the month, I will do something else. So let's take a look here. So it's the Caterpillar, but it's not. Whoops, sorry. This is the Pirate Caterpillar. Now, this ship is just exactly like the Caterpillar, except it's not exactly like the Caterpillar. If you look at other pirate variants, like the Pirate Gladius, it is just a Gladius with a different loadout and paint. The Pirate Caterpillar is not a paint. It is its own ship, because You can change the paint on the outside, but the ship interior is different than the base Caterpillar. Now, I don't mean like something incredible, like different in terms of like, why am I spacing on where the control is? Oh, here it is. It is not different in terms of the layout or anything like that, but in terms of the color it is. So I believe the base Caterpillar is yellow and green-ish. The Pirate Caterpillar has this red interior. That doesn't change regardless of the skin you put on it. It's got more of a McDonald's interior. I didn't say it was better. Yeah. It's got more of the McDonald's playground type of vibe. But that doesn't change regardless of the skin, of course. So technically the Pirate Caterpillar is a different ship than the Caterpillar. Because you can change so I guess what I'm trying to say is you could get the Gladius, change the loadout to the base Gladius, change the skin, take the pirate skin off, and it's just a Gladius. This is not. You can't change this to be completely like the regular. Yeah, okay, I'm trying to justify buying this ship. Now, about that. The Pirate Caterpillar pulls a hefty price. On gray, what do they call them? Gray market sites. The Pirate Caterpillar right now is selling for $989.99. I did not pay that for this. I was minding my own business in the month of September, and CIG released a bunch of pirate stuff, and they released a pack that included the Pirate Gladius and the Pirate Caterpillar for the base price of what those things cost. And I snapped at it. I grabbed it. So I bought this for the base price of what a Caterpillar costs, which is $330. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. I feel stupid. If I could, this is in all honesty, folks, if I could give all of this ships back and get my money back, I would do it in a heartbeat. Absolutely do it in a heartbeat. Because I have some expendable income and I put it towards this and I feel stupid. Decision I made, I'm living with it. I'm not doing it anymore. Just for complete clarity, I bought a Paladin, so that's coming. I quickly realized that if I would have just kept a Avenger Titan, which was my base starter, these type of ships I would appreciate way more because I didn't just buy them in the freaking subscriber store. Although, if you look in the past episodes, I worked to get a Caterpillar. I put in the time to earn enough money to buy a Caterpillar in game. And then when the opportunity came to buy one, I took it because I felt I earned it. That was me just trying to justify stupidity. I totally get it. But so here's where we are. No regrets, no regrets. Here's where we are. I'm done buying ships. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, anyway. So I thought we'd do a mission tonight with the Caterpillar, the Pirate Caterpillar, just because I don't want to do the Max again. We just did the Max, and if you go back and you watch my Max review, I didn't like it. So I don't want to do it again. It's a fine ship. I didn't like the way their cargo is handled, and you'll see why in the video. You can't pass over cargo from one side to the other, which leads you walking around the whole ship because you can't pass one box to the other side. So if you're working on this side, let's say this is your cargo freight elevator, you can't pull stuff on the Max from one side to the other side. So that means if you're on the opposite side, you're walking all the way around the ship because you can't just pass it over. You can't grab it on the... I think they made a huge mistake with that. But you'll see that in the video. I didn't want to do that again. Here we are with the Caterpillar. I am a Drake fan. This is also not the handiest ship to do cargo with. But I thought we'd take it out tonight. I want to try something first. So this ship, this vehicle, this is the Gray Cat MT. Is it C? MTC? MTC, yes. This is the Gray Cat MTC. I did not buy this ship. I did not buy this vehicle. Now you're going to say, well, stupid, they gave this away for the event that's happening right now. The free fly event. No. I've got a second one in my inventory for that one. So I have 2 in my ship list right now. 2. One they're saying is mine, and one is from the event. I never bought this ship. I don't know why I have it. I'm not complaining. I think it's a really cool ship. If you go back and watch my video on it, it's a cool ship. Why is it sparking like it's on fire? It's probably in rough shape because it's been sitting here jostling around. I don't know. I thought I would see tonight if this will... So they made the... As we just saw, they made the lift on the Caterpillar go clear to the ground. I personally don't find that very useful. I appreciate that they got it out of the way. Does that make sense? They get it out of the way so you can more easily put stuff on the cargo grid. But in terms of, am I going to put SCUs on the lift and then lift it up and then put it back down and put cargo? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lift it over it, of course. But I want to see here. Can I drive a ship into it? Wow, this thing feels like it's all beat up.
Systems activating.
Systems on. Okay.
Systems
on.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Engines on. You're not gonna tell me. Okay. Full disclaimer: I'm drinking a gin and tonic. So there you go. Whoa. I didn't shut the door. Nope, I can already tell this isn't the thing. Nope. But you see what I mean? I'm not going to put SCU on here and lift it up and then put SCU in here and lift it up. I'm going to lift the SCU onto the grid up above, of course. Let's take the Atlas here. No. Okay. I thought maybe I could lift it up there with that. No go. So you're not going to be using your Caterpillar to haul any vehicles, short of a bike. That kind of sucks. I mean, I understand it's a cargo ship. I appreciate that. I love that I saw this pirate variant of the Caterpillar and thought, oh, that thing's so awesome, I'll never have one. And then I have one. I love that. And I especially love that I had it for a regular price. Must be beat up. It doesn't show damage. It is sparking all over the place. I love this thing though. It's really cool. I mean, like I said, I'm not complaining if I ended up getting this for some reason. I don't know why it's here. When the Invictus event was happening, I rented it. And I parked it right here. And after the next update, it should have been wiped, and it was instead in my ship list. That was before the free fly event.
Systems off.
And before the patch wipe, I would walk into the ship and it would say, you're trespassing because it's not yours. So I don't know if it's some kind of glitch where I now have that ship. I don't understand if it is, but I'm not going to complain about it because it's a cool ship. If you don't have a ground vehicle, I have the Ursa the Nursa. And if you don't have something like that, that is a great option. I would buy it in game because they aren't expensive. You rent a Vulture, take it out, you'll have enough money to buy one probably. All right, so I did get a cargo job for tonight. Oops, gotta go down. Ooh, gin and tonic is over. That sucks. What is sadder than that? Nothing. Let's see here. What is this stuff? Oh, yikes. You don't want to see that. Everyone will mock and criticize me. I don't care. Okay. Missions. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I was a little, I don't know. Everyone has their own side of the fence when it comes to that blade stuff. People were losing their goddamn mind about that. Okay, that is not the cargo. People are losing their mind about the blades upgrades. Pay to win, they're saying. Like, really? It's $10. I don't know. It's $10, guys. $10. What happened to the mission cargo? Where is it? Okay. So now I have to take the 101 SEU of stims to the space station, even though it didn't exist. Okay. Let me see if I can reset this somehow. All right. Reset it. Bring this down. And by reset, I mean I abandoned it and grabbed it. There she is. It's gotta reach that far. Let's just try it. I mean, we're kind of highlighting the ship here. Let's see if it'll. Let's see if the tractor beam will work. I get lost in this ship.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
I'm gonna grab my joystick here. Should help. Oh crap. Did you see that? I grabbed the whole elevator. Now we can't take that and put it in the ship, which is the biggest fail of this thing. Oh, we can set it there. It's not too bad. We, of course, can't see the whole elevator. Am I just screwing around here and wasting my time? Yeah, probably. Whoa. If you try to use the mouse versus the joystick, it gets really twitchy. Probably clobber the Atlas, yeah. That'll make you sick. Alright, this is a waste of time. You know, this thing just isn't useful yet. It needs to go out further, and you need to be able to load the ship. It needs... I mean, if I was dreaming, I would say it needs a track along the side that the thing moves along, so it can fill every compartment. Just thinking out loud. All right. I have to admit, when I first started Star Citizen, started playing, I was like, Caterpillar. What a stupid ship. Because it did literally look like a caterpillar. Like, who the hell wants a ship that looks like a caterpillar? And then you start doing cargo, and you're like, I want to stuff as much things as I can in a ship. Okay, I get it. Nowadays, there's the fancy battle version of the Atlas. I don't know. But being a ship, I'd rather be in a ship than on the ground any day. grid up there? Run the Atlas from third person. I don't know. Doesn't feel right. Try it. Yeah, you can't aim it. It's scary that the elevator was green. All I'm doing here is I'm trying to get it out in front of the doors so I can go in and grab it. Stuff on top. Grid there, right there. I just saw it snap. This is the problem with the Atlas. I can't see. There. All right. I mean, I appreciate that they put these here, because like I said, it gets it out of the way. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I should have the bigger. Bigger tractor beam for sure. Come on. And they even said as much as they'd like to have, like, these be in 2 stages, like it goes here and stops and then goes and closes as a second stage. They said they can't do it. Which, of all the amazing things they do in this game, they can't do that. But, I don't know. Ah. I fell off again. God damn it. Let me go get the other guy. Okay, now we got some serious SCU movers. Can I get another one on there? I don't think I've ever hauled this much before. Usually I only fill the first 2 cargo bays. Never go to the third. It's interesting. So this is 101 SCU. This thing holds a lot, though. This is like a nothing for this ship. Exciting gameplay, huh? I have not done the event that's happening right now. I guess it's not an event. They keep saying it's not an event. It is just a permanent activity. With the worm and all that, I don't know. From what I've heard, it is just a PvP nightmare. So, no thanks. I'm not shy of PvP, but when you're trying to achieve a goal and people are just screwing with you, I don't care for that. That's just annoying griefing, you know? See, when it comes to this, where we're trying to get a little space here for these SCU, I wouldn't mind if this lift could be at the upright position like it used to be, just so I could step out onto it and give myself more room to place the SCU. But I appreciate that it's down. I would rather have it be what it is now than what it was before. Oops, we can still put 2 more on here, can't we? Oh. Let's bring these down over here. But quite honestly, guys, if you're looking to make money in the game, this is not the way to do it. I mean, perhaps I'm a rookie right now. Or no, this is a rookie mission. I don't know. I don't know the higher tiers of hauling, but I went out and took the vulture out. I made $200,000 like it was nothing. This mission is going to pay me $75,000. Yeah, not worth it. I'm literally just doing this to highlight the ship. I am, however, interested, you know, do the really? Am I that full? Huh. Did I miss it? Yeah, we didn't get this far. That was great. I brought it clear over there for no reason. Leave this out in the middle of the air. Glad I brought this back here. I wouldn't have even thought about it. I missed one. What, I can't push the button with the gun? Oh, apparently I can't. It's a little confusing sometimes. Okay, here we are with the Drake Pirate variant. It's black with red accents and it has one little skull on it. And of course the different interior, which is, like we mentioned, McDonald's play place. So
Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
still dealing with a janky joystick.
Shield system offline.
It's a very unique ship, how you kind of hang off the side of it. I can't off the top of my head think of another ship that does this. And I don't think it currently is a thing, but eventually it is going to be an escape pod. Like when the ship starts getting shot, you can detach this part to get away, is the idea. I don't know if that's, you know, they say things and then there's what actually happens. So I don't know if it'll eventually ever be that, but that was the plan originally. I've been trying to actually try to play Eve lately. I've always wanted to be able to play that game, and I don't know. I get a little lost in the amount of menus that it's like I'm playing a spreadsheet or something rather than a game. You know what I mean?
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Your systems are offline.
That's the trick right there. Walk down ladders backwards, you can skip them. I think that's it. Yep. I'll probably fast forward through this because I don't think you guys want to watch me unload this entire ship, so. All right, there we have it. This should be 101 SCU. Why am I missing my arms? That's interesting. Yeah, so this should be 101 SCU. I wish there was a readout somewhere, like it said how many SCU are on the grid. So you could be sure that not only is, especially as the numbers rise, not only are you sure then that everything is there, but everything is attached to the grid and being red. That'd be nice, but... because it says 0. Okay. See, that makes me nervous. Okay, that was it. Medium cargo hull. Okay. 76,500 SCU. Or money. All right, let's bring the lift down. I don't know if there are those of you who aren't familiar with the Caterpillar, if I should do like a little quick tour of the Caterpillar. It's an old ship, been in the game a while. Here we have our weapon rack, which makes sense because you're getting out there. Engine room. Engineering station. And this is kind of an upper engineering station. Not sure what part this is. Lots of engineering stuff. And then this stairway comes from down below. We went up it earlier. This is from the engine room. Here we have the observation deck that is got the tractor beam turret connection. Then we have the double doors there for the part that's supposed to disconnect but doesn't. Captain and co-pilot seats here on the main deck. More weapon racks. Kind of an odd place for a weapon rack. I am now stuck in the wall. Of the ship. Yep. Welcome to an older ship. Yeah, that ladder in here is always jank. Sometimes you can get out of here and sometimes you can't. Okay. All right, so just to recap back where we were. Engine area. I don't want to not do this, so we're going to do this. There is kind of this weird remote turret. Use tractor beam. Why does it say that?
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
This is really...
Your systems are online.
Oh, you can do the turret from there as well. I did not know that. I just learned something. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so then we have some beds, tables for the crew here. Bathroom, and then this weird little hidey hole that pushes you through the wall you have to be careful with. Remote turret seats. Where is the power on this? I'm not sure. As you can see, this ship needs some attention. What about the other seat there? Enter support seat. Enter support seat. I don't know what exactly the support seat is. This is a hatch out. And of course, we have the walkways. This up from here. Okay, that's cool. That would have been useful. I didn't really know that. Though could be because the ship is off. But yeah, the Caterpillar has a number of turrets. And then it has the front area here. Which I guess if any section was able to hold something, it would be like a vehicle, it would be this one. But it really still needs a bigger platform. There's more turrets. This just leads. Yeah. Can't even interact with the ladder. Interesting. And here's the lower turret.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
As you can see, you're upside down during this one.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Need some attention. Definitely needs a little love. And then of course we have the main like mess hall with some beds and cook stove, things like that.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
So everyone, there you have it, the Drake Caterpillar Pirate version, Pirate variant. Is it super special? No, it's not super special. It's just a little special, and I'm kind of happy I have this one rather than a different one. So thanks a lot for joining me. New video every Friday, of course, and yeah, I have a second channel if you're interested in me playing other games. Been kind of playing Enshrouded lately. So let me know if you like it. Give me a like. Ooh, there goes the There goes the joystick. I'm not even touching it right now. Give me a like and make me some money so I can get a better joystick. Yeah, I'm not even touching it. No, I don't make any money off of my videos. So it's all just for the joy of YouTube. We all know how much joy is, how joyous that is. All right, thanks so much for joining me. See you next time. Give me a like if you feel I deserve it. And if you see Captain Curse in the verse, don't hesitate to say hi. Talk to you later.